Aloha friends, I hope you're having a good Saturday morning. I am going to be testing out my new camera. I have been using my trusty Sony Handycam and I am a big fan of Sony's. I've been using it for years and I decided to up my game and I purchased a Sony a6400. It didn't arrive in time for my trip to Japan. I probably wouldn't have brought it anyway because I don't know how to use it yet. And last weekend I took it out and tested it and I deleted all of the photos. And so this weekend I'm going to do a redo. We can't go to where we went last weekend because, let me see if I can show you. Up here we have the bird's eye view of Maui and we don't have good weather. I can see my boys looking at me right now from up in the window. We can't take the Olinda hike that we took last weekend. So we're gonna do a Thompson Road walk. That's a place I used to love to take my boys when they were little in a stroller. The jacarandas are in bloom. Well, I've seen a lot of jacarandas in bloom, so hopefully we can see a lot of purple on our walk. And afterwards I'll take the boys, they have a $5 limit at garage sales, so we'll see if they can find a way to spend their $5. Here's the Sony a6400 and we will, okay babe, I'll be right there. And we'll be taking her out and seeing what she can do. Okay, so here's hoping that the raindrops stay at bay this Saturday. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Do you know the plan?
Yeah.
What is it?
We're going to garage sale. And we're gonna go on a hike.
Mm-hmm. And what are we gonna look for on our hike?
Cool stuff like fairy houses and fairies.
What else, Nico? What are we gonna look for? Any animals, Nico? Any animals?
My feelings.
All right, this could be a fun time. Okay, it looks like a nice morning. I coffeeed up. I'm gonna leave my coffee in the car, which is scary.
Yeah, that is very scary.
Get the kids looking for treasures. Okay, Micah, you gotta stay with us.
I don't want them to go. I don't want them to go. I don't.
So Thompson Road is a popular road to walk on Maui. People come out and get their morning exercise, their afternoon exercise. It's gorgeous. There are occasionally cars on the road, but they go really slow because they're used to the walkers. This part of the island is called Keokea. It is green, rolling pasture land. I'm surprised we don't see any horses right now or cows, but we will see. I'm sure we'll see some horses up here. Oh, watch out for cars, guys. And we just come to treasure hunt and look for Jackson chameleons and flowers and caves. Nico found a fossil of a megalodon tooth.
He thinks.
That's amazing.
And
what's that one?
What's this one? Let me see. A T-Rex tooth. I'll keep until we get home, okay? Okay. Okay, so then I'll put it in my pocket.
So rumor has it that Oprah Winfrey owns some property somewhere around here. A lot of property around here. She picked a good place. She picked a good place to buy land. Yep. Not sure. It looks like these might be tiny mangoes. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Seems like this is a mango tree. They don't usually grow this far up the mountain, but it looks like it is. And I might be wrong. I just love these wildflowers that grow all over the place upcountry, and I think they're edible too. Can't remember what they're called.
So you can eat them?
Yeah, you can. This flower here is called a
Oh
bird.
yeah, it is a bird in paradise. Can we take one?
No.
There's a bird in it, right?
And here's a view. Here's the view. So looking down, we can see the ocean, and here's the windmills of the West Maui Mountains. I'm a little worried, Nico, about you holding all of those shark teeth, because if you accidentally drop one, it will hurt if it hits your foot. So you might want to consider leaving some shark teeth for other treasure hunters to find.
No.
No? Alright. Wild berries. Haven't seen a Jackson chameleon yet. Of course. We're almost at the car, babe. We'll get them. I love these little flowers because they're so happy. Super happy wildflowers. Okay. So we found our Jackson. I knew we would see one in here.
No.
Yeah,
That's not Jackson.
it is, baby. Look, look. You can see his little eyeball moving. Uh-oh. My camera doesn't want to focus on him, though. Here. There you go. Okay.
No, it's not Jackson chameleon.
It is, sweetie. Look, he's going to move.
It's not Jackson.
There's his eyeball. Check over here. Oh. Check over here. Oh. Here. Oh, oh. There he is.
No.
Well, I'm making him nervous. He's going to move away. There he is. He's handsome, huh? So handsome, and he's holding on tight to his tree. There he is. So Thompson Road hike was moderately successful. We found a lot of treasures. We found flowers. We finally found a Jackson chameleon. We didn't make it very far because we were stopping every 2 seconds. So we're just gonna drive this road now and then turn around, and I am afraid of adventure number 2, which is garage sale. $5 limit. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so here's Thompson Road Part 2 by car. We made it a ways into the Thompson Road walk before the kids got tired, and so we decided we'd just check out the whole thing by car and not stop for every single amazing treasure that we see. And along the way, we had an interesting conversation about police officers that Micah brought up. What did you say, Micah? Do police officers kill people?
And they're good guys.
And we talked about how, and they're good guys. And, oh, like they kill good guys? Yes. Yes, and we talked about how it's a very complicated part of being human, that police officers are supposed to be the good guys, and usually they are. And sometimes they make mistakes. Or sometimes they're not a good guy. And it's really sad part of being a human is that mistakes are made and things are not always fair or right. And then Nico said something really good. What did you say, Nico?
I am my best, and my best is to be good.
He said, I am going to try to do my best, and my best is to be good. And that is a great attitude to have.
And I said something awesome. And I said my best was be good and not be a bad guy ever, and try to help people.
Yep. Your best is to be good and not be a bad guy ever and try to help people. And I think that here's another driver. I think that at 6 years old, and
we thought it was a colossal quiz.
At 6 years old and not even 4 years old, those are some wise words. Look at that beautiful. I don't think it does, honestly, this is a great camera, but not even this camera can do this drive justice. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful drive. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. And yeah, we're seeing gorgeous, gorgeous part of the island. This is Keokea, Thompson Road. Upcountry, Maui, Kula. Butterfly?
Yeah.
And blue skies. And jacaranda trees are not fully in bloom. I see these look like newly planted jacaranda trees here that are not in bloom. So that means that soon they will be beautiful purple blossoms, and the jacaranda blossoms are probably my favorite color in the entire world. They're beautiful indigo, vibrant, purpley color. There's a little pop of the purple jacaranda.
Is it a tree in front of us?
It's the tree in front of us. And okay, so I want to stop for one last treasure on Thompson Road. Okay, I'm going to tell you about this. I'm going to tell you about this tree. So when I lived in Japan, there was a fruit called the biwa fruit in Japan. And I never had heard of it, and they flavored a lot of things with it, like chocolates and stuff. And I love the flavor. And it turns out it's called the loquat, which we actually do have an English name for it. It's the loquat. These are not fully ripe, but they're this nice, like, peachy, yellowy color. And here on Thompson Road, you do see, actually here upcountry in Kula, you do see a lot of loquat trees, which I really love. And I was so happy to see them. Yeah, here we go. I was so happy to see them when I first moved here, because I didn't really think they existed in the U.S. The loquat. They're delicious if you've never tried. Kind of like the texture of, like, I don't know, kiwi or a really juicy pear maybe. And a sweet, mild, kind of pear-like flavor. Okay, so this is the start of Thompson Road. And on our quest to look for garage sales, we realized that the thrift store, Kula Thrift, is open on Saturday mornings. So, what's your dollar limit, you guys?
$5.
$5 limit. Yeah? Okay, let's go. Here we go. Yeah, we ran into some people we knew there at Kula Thrift. Who did we see?
Miss Sarah.
Well, yeah, we saw Miss Sarah, your art teacher on Thompson Road.
And Teacher Vicky.
And who did we see, Nico?
Teacher Vicky.
Who?
Teacher Vicky.
Teacher Vicky. Can you look at me? Who is Teacher Vicky? Who's Teacher Vicky? Okay, and we saw Teacher Vicky, Nico's teacher. And most importantly, we saw... No. Papa! Okay, so we're all in agreement that it is snack time. So we're gonna go to Ching store. And this is a Keokea classic. It has been here right next to Grandma's, Thompson Road, for many generations. So I didn't want to record in the Ching store because it seemed like obnoxious, but Mrs. Ching was working the counter, working the register. It's definitely one of those places that looks like it's inside. It looks like it's been there for many, many decades. There's the posters from the 70s, things like that. And just ran into a former student. She was an awesome student who shares the name with one of my sons, Micah. Okay, now let's see how sales go with a little snack. I think we'll be in better spirits with a snack. Okay, this gives a little indication of the pop of color you see around Hula right now this time of year with the jacarandas blooming, some of them blooming. Again, it's not translating on this screen very well, so I have some things to learn. Anyway, whether or not it translates, it is really vibrant, beautiful color. Love when jacarandas are in bloom. They usually bloom for, I don't know, about 3 weeks maybe in April. Okay, so what we're doing now is we are looking for a garage sale right near our house. So this is...
Mommy said she saw one.
This is Cop Road. We live off of this street. So today's Saturday adventure has been today's Saturday adventure has been very close to our home. I'm realizing that holding the lens is keeping it very steady. I have a feeling that's not wise to hold on to it that way though. So I definitely have a lot to learn with this camera. Oh, I love that. We made it all the way to the top of Cop Road and we saw no garage sale. I guess the silver lining is you can see from the top of Cop Road, you can get a view of Lanai and the ocean and the west side. And there are raindrops that you can see, so maybe it's time to call it a day on this Saturday adventure.
No, we don't see anything.
It is raining and the raindrops came, and we are not having any luck finding garage sales to spend our $5. So we decided that the last stop on our adventure tour this Saturday will be to stop at the Makawao Library because they are celebrating 50 years. So we are turning around from our Upcountry anniversary is like a birthday kind of. So we're turning around from our garage sale, Upcountry garage sale quest, and gonna head right back to Makawao. Well, we're in Makawao, heading right back to the library to celebrate 50 years with them. Here we are in Makawao to attend the library celebration. I don't think the kids really have another adventure left in them. They're a little bit grumpy right now, but we will do our best. What? Yeah, you did find a big whole old herd of chickens. Chickens. It's the Makawao Library. This is another place that we spent a lot of time at. We spent a lot of time here when the boys were a little bit younger for story time every Thursday. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think the raindrops are coming. The raindrops are coming, and the tears started to come. little bit of a meltdown at the library. So I think that concludes our Saturday adventure. That was a pretty fun time around Upcountry Maui, Kula, a little bit of Makawao, and I think it's nap time and lunchtime. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I hope that you guys had a really good Saturday adventures as well. Tell us about them. We'd like to know if you explored your neighborhood, if you got out, got some sunshine, saw some wildlife, cool trees in blossom. Okay, aloha.